That is rough. I can't stop. I know how I have to do it too. I know what I need to do, I just can't do it. Well, at least I set it down softer. The problem is I'm just dipping it into the circle and then I can't pull it back out. I know what I need to do to pull it out of the circle. I need to pull it up more, like straighten it out, and push the bike out of the circle, I think, and lean myself into the circle. Maybe? See, I can't slow circle this, I don't think. It's like I can't turn it other than just dipping it in. So yeah, I have to just crank it over. Wish I had a bigger lot to just practice seat stander. See, like, I feel like I could have just, like, leaned forward and pulled out of that. I don't know. Maybe I should just try and do some seat standers in a straight line. It's kind of hard. This parking lot isn't exactly straight or level. Ooh, it's nice in the shade. To anyone trying to learn seat standers or seat stander circles or stand-up circles, for me, seat stander is a little less awkward than putting like one foot in the bar on the Duke. But generally staggered with like one foot, if depending on your bike setup, either one foot in like the hole of your rear seat or one foot in the bar if you're on something like a Grom, and then your other foot on the peg. So like staggered, I guess, will usually be a lot easier. But for seat stander, you want to keep your legs as like straight as possible, like at your knees, and bend at your waist. And obviously you want to try and be smooth on the throttle, so depending on your bike and its gearing, first gear might suck, second gear might be better, but like on the Duke, first gear stock gearing is really long. My wheel feels like it's bent. First gear is really long, so second gear, I mean, you're not gonna want to be trying circles in second, but just in a straight line it might be good for getting used to like seat stander. But yeah, main thing is keep your feet like planted on your seat. You don't want to be like on your tiptoes or anything weird. See, I still can't. You don't want to be on your tiptoes. You just kind of want to keep your feet like pretty relaxed. The straighter you keep your like knees and stuff, like you don't want to totally lock them out, because if you do fuck up, you'll probably hurt your knee. But the straighter and more stable you keep your knees and your feet, it's gonna make it a lot more stable. Like I know a lot of people, at least when I started out, I was kind of more like this, like crouching at the knees, and it's gonna make it harder. So just, you know, nice and straight legs, kind of stick your ass out. One thing you do not want to do is you do not want to do what I almost just did there and almost stall it. I've done that once on my DRZ when I had it, and I landed on my head. Probably explains a lot. And you kind of just gotta, oops, that sounded like I just broke my seat. You kind of just gotta throw it into the circle if you want to do it like that. But I'm having the problem now where I just can't do a slow circle. It feels like my wheel is really fucked up. It's got to be the ground right there. If you are trying to do circles and you can't get the bike to tip in, it's probably because you're doing what I'm trying to do, which is like you're keeping the bike up straight and you're leaning inside the circle. Which is fine if you want to do like wide circles, which is probably better. But if you want to like to tip it into faster circles, you kind of just got to tip it in there, and it's almost like, I think it's kind of like you're on the outside and you push the bike into the circle to tip it in and lean it like that, if that makes sense. Let's see. I think if I had crash bars and just didn't give a shit about dropping this, I'd be more like willing to commit. I'm just not committing to trying to let the clutch out. I guess I could try one in the bar, although I think I'm gonna have to start with the foot on the passenger peg. I hate this. It looks so goofy. I don't like that at all. That is so much worse than seat stander. Alright, if you're trying to do circles on your Duke, try standing on the seat instead of that bar. Damn, that felt real weird. I felt like I was so far like disconnected from the bike. I guess it's because I'm just so used to seat stander at this point. Yeah, that just feels so. I need a side peg to get comfortable. I think I just hurt my knee. Yeah, so definitely not a tutorial. Something else to like know for doing circles, like, or seat stander circles, or just seat stander, or any stand-up stuff, is like, I would try and get comfortable parking it on the 12 bar from a low speed pretty early on, because as you can see, I'm failing to like exit these circles. And if you can just, like, I'm not parking it on the 12 bar, but if you can just hold it with the brake or park it onto the 12 bar easily, that's like the best way to just bail. Like I said, the biggest thing is you do not want to stall doing these. So if you're on stock gearing, be real careful if you're going this slow. You're gonna need to use the clutch. So I don't weigh a lot, so it's not super bouncy for me standing on the seat, but if you're heavy, stock suspension might be like squishing a lot if you're like really like on off the brake, chopping the throttle and stuff. So the smoother you are, the easier it'll be. I haven't tried it on this because I don't want to buy the idle adjuster, that goes on like here, but from my experience with my FZ07 and even my Grom, if you crank your idle up, it will make it a lot easier to learn these. It'll just keep it stable and make it, it'll make it harder to stall, so. I think if I just committed and leaned forward, I could recover that, but it's so hard for me to not just bail like that. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for now. It's hot out. I don't know. There's my advice for whatever it's worth. But yeah. That was not good.